government and the likes. But as a developer, particularly for LSG properties, we decided from the beginning of this year to pivot and focus on new levels, particularly Ikorodu market, then in extension to Epe, because we realized that there's a lot of potential and there's a lot of planning. The government in particular is expanding. If you look at the corridor of Ipejileki towards Epe, it is going to be like a ring road where development will be coming from the Lekki Aja axis to Ipejileki to Epe, and making a U-turn coming back to Ikorodu here. So, well, and fortunately, Ikorodu has a master plan already. It was developed since 2019, towards the COVID year. So there's a 50-year master plan for Ikorodu. So the fear of government distortion or government flip-flopping about policies is not for Ikorodu, because there's a master plan already. Unlike other areas of Lagos that is just being developed, Ikorodu has a master plan already. So it is one of the safest, and be sure. So, like all our speakers have been saying, buying safe. It is easy to do your charting in Ikorodu and get a land information. So once once the coast is clear, you know you can buy. You can tell your clients to invest in this particular area because you know for sure that the government has designed this place for your residential or commercial or whatever. So, looking for new areas, I've been looking for emerging market. Ikorodu is a very fantastic location to look towards. Look towards Ikorodu, look towards the fair. When, like the surveyor said, when the zoning and the master plan is finally out, Ipejileki is fantastic. Our speaker mentioned that for Ipejileki corridor is in the whole of West Africa generally is one of the fastest developing corridor. Fastest, like it is over 40% interest increase, because you buy a property today, in the next 3 months you can sell times 3. That's for sure. It is not even them say, it is for sure. So, and eventually, and you know the growth of Lagos property is very fast and it transcends from Ipejileki. We are positioning already here in Ikorodu that whatever that is coming, we will get to Ikorodu eventually. And it is even closer. I mentioned major infrastructure that is being constructed at the Lagos State Government in Ikorodu here. We have the orientation camp, NYSC orientation camp in Agoa. We have the Immortal Rice Mill. We have institutions. We have the Lasuste. We have Caleb University. That's the 2 major university institution in Ikorodu already. We have other big projects. We have the sawmill, Okoba sawmill. We have Lagos State Housing project. We have a lot of focus by the state government here in Ikorodu, and all these things are in the pipeline. By the time every of these projects are fully running, you don't want to find yourself on the other side of why have I not encourage people to buy? Why have I not make a good opportunity of investing or introducing people to the Ikorodu market? We are here. That is why we started with my summer garden estate in Agoa, a very fantastic project that we sold, and currently we are going to reopen sales again. We are only waiting. We sold when it was a dream, when the NYSC orientation camp was a dream. It was just a news then. I remember that year I saw the news by the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, when he went to orientation camp at Yanopaja also, and he said it at the passing out parade there that the government is planning to build a permanent camp for coppers. And he mentioned the location it will be. And I said, yes, this is where we are going to. So it was a dream then. Then now, it is no more dream, it is happening already. So by the time they finish the orientation camp, and some other construction, there will be the road construction, the road in front of the camp will be constructed. So you can imagine the development in that area, and we are positioned there already. So we'll be opening sales again soon, and by the grace of God, that is where our profit will be. And I want everyone to partake in this too. So you guys you realtors are partners in progress. As the company is progressing, you guys are progressing also. Then again, currently we are selling physical estate in Ikorodu as a CEO. We all know the CEO. It is a fast developing location, one of the safest places now. Yeah, I think I used to get some. I know some few years ago, there are a lot of crises in issue. That's about 4 or 5 years ago. But we thank God there is no crisis anymore. Since the coming of the new king, it has been very peaceful now. Very, very peaceful. In fact, it is one of the reasons the palace chiefs and the people we bought directly from the court, like my lawyer said, we bought from the customary landowners, and then we are, as a matter of fact, they're picking us as partners in progress, because when they see a company that is opening up a forgotten section of the, many people are very scared of investing in it. You want to tell them, they say, oh, that is, yeah. I myself, way back as 8 years ago, I had 3 plots of land, and till today, I can't even step. It has been used. I could not use it in a single. So I can't even imagine myself going back there as an investor, as a developer. But we thank God, and I can tell you for a fact, it is one of the fastest developing corridors now. If you go there this month, before you go, you see another person doing foundation, building up, or someone doing his roofing and everything. So people appreciate the level of development there, and it is going to be an easy access, because the talking road, like I mentioned earlier, it has been awarded by the federal government. Just like the Shagam road was a dream. Yeah. When people were saying, when are they going to eventually got constructed? Same way this talking to will be constructed, and people will be very glad they have invested in this property. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So now, I have a general question for all our panelists today. And please, let me put this now. 2 minutes each. Please, 2 minutes each. Okay, so my question is, what advice would you give someone who wants to build a successful real estate career within the next 3 years? So I will start from Ambassador George Nefetisi. Of course, when it comes to money, to ladies first, please.
Thank you, guys. So first of all, you need to build a foundation. There's nothing without foundation, you fall. And you need to understand that this real estate business is a journey, not a destination. Okay?